Hi, this is Energy Balancing with Pat, and today we're going to talk about a very, very simple method that can help you relax. It can help any of your emotions and your attitudes, and it can also help your physical body. It can help your energy flows and your meridians. Even though it's simple, it's very powerful, but it becomes more powerful if you do mindful breathing with the exercise. So let's practice mindful breathing. According to Jin Shin Jyutsu, when we breathe in, we're breathing in along the back, visualizing, starting at the feet and the breath coming up our back, up our spine to the top of our head. And then when we exhale in Jin Shin Jyutsu, we're focused on exhaling down the front, down the trunk, and down and off and out the feet. So that's one breath. And with Jin Shin Jyutsu, we concentrate on the relaxation, the release breath, because that's where we exhale all of the toxins, all of the garbage, all of the impurities from our day, from our thoughts, from our emotions. And then when the inhale occurs, that's from source, that's from spirit. And that just comes in on its own. At the end of the exhale, our body knows to refresh and renew, and it brings in healing energy. And then again, we exhale all of the grime, grease, and garbage. That's a mindful breath. And in Jin Shin Jyutsu, we count the exhales. So let's do 3 mindful breaths. We're going to acknowledge that the breath has come in. We didn't have to work at it. And now breath 1. And I'm visualizing all of the gunk and grime floating down and out of my body column. Automatic on that inhale. Oh, a little bit lighter. I've let go of some stuff. That was number 2. And then again. Okay, number 3. Now in Jin Shin Jyutsu, you try to do 36 complete awareness breaths every day. And that's a very healing, powerful exercise because you're visualizing letting go of all of the gunk that isn't really you, all of the gunk that doesn't support your health and your wellness. That just by itself is very powerful. And then what we're going to do are the Jin Shin Jyutsu finger holds. I won't go into all of the theory. There's so much there, but each finger has a positive and a negative emotion associated with it. So we start with the thumb, which is worry. And then our second finger, our index finger, is fear. Our third finger is anger or frustration. The fourth, or the ring finger, is grief or sadness. And the little finger is trying too hard or pretense, putting on an image that isn't really us, but we feel we have to have that persona to be accepted. And then the palm of the hand is source. That's that in-breath that refreshes and renews. So all we do with the Jin Shin Jyutsu finger holds, and there are variations. You can do combinations, and that's part of the fun of Jin Shin Jyutsu is getting to know the deeper aspects of how you can combine fingers and toes, different sequences of fingers. But it's very powerful just doing your 5 fingers or just picking the one finger that appeals to you for whatever you're going through that day. Say you have a lot of worries, just holding your thumb. That's helping you breathe through and release the negative aspect and bring in the positive, which is a calm acceptance of flow that all is occurring as it should occur. And at the same time, each of these fingers also represents a paired set of meridians. I didn't talk about that when I had that up. I probably should. Let's go back. The thumb is our stomach and spleen, and that's the earth elements. The index finger is the water element, our bladder and kidney meridians. The middle finger, about anger and frustration, that is the wood element, and the meridians are liver and gallbladder. The ring finger is metal in our elements, and it is lung and large intestine. It's about letting go. And then we have 2 of the meridians that are associated with the fire element, heart and small intestine. And in the center of the hand, we have the diaphragm or circulation sex meridian, and we have the umbilicus in JSJ, but in Eden energy, that would be the triple warmer meridian. So here we have all of our 12 paired meridians that we can be addressing too. So again, if we were talking about our thumb, we're talking about stomach and worry, digesting what comes along in life and knowing that we can digest whatever life has for us as opposed to worrying about whether we can handle it, worrying what's going to happen. Worry, the opposite is having confidence that we're flowing through life and we're digesting it. So all we do is hold that finger for at least 2 minutes or longer, 3, 5 minutes. The thumb is perfect for insomnia. Often I fall asleep holding my thumb because that helps you to let go of any anxieties, and before you know it, you're asleep. So you hold, and you want to do at least 3 conscious awareness breaths or more. But we're going to, again, as a refresher, automatically acknowledge our inhale up the back of the spine, up to the top of the head, and our exhale, letting go of the dust, grease, and grime. Inhale, releasing with a nice long exhale. Inhale, and exhaling. Now, if this finger feels really, really good, just keep holding it. You don't have to keep doing awareness breaths. The more awareness breaths you do, the deeper that you'll go into what you need to look at with what's going on with this situation. Maybe you'll get some insight into why you have worries about this or that or something else, some other information that'll come up to the surface for you. So you can easily do the sequence, one finger at a time. And if you're doing all of the fingers, then you'll want to spend time at the 6th position, which is the palm of your hand, and that's source renewal. And you can do this one all by itself. It's not that you have to do all 5 or 6. And if you want to do both hands, you can be doing both at the same time. Now, when you do the fingers on the right hand, you're talking about the now times, the acute illness, what's going on right now. If we do the left hand, we're talking about what's chronic, what's ancestral, what is an old pattern. So give it a try. Just because it's simple doesn't mean it isn't powerful. This is Pat McGann, and I hope you have a wonderful, restful day.